This is Deb from Projectlife's Deb's Way. I know some people have been doing some layouts from my videos. I'm just going to do a quick video on how I choose my papers, my bits and bobs, because that's just as important as actually doing your layering. You can actually check me out on YouTube, Project Life Deb's Way, but I also do have a new Project Life Deb's Ways group, which you can actually join up, and then you can actually put your layouts and show people what you're up to too. Now, this is the Say Cheese from Simple Stories. It's a very, very busy in reds, blacks and your mustards, so it is a good one to actually show you how I do my papers. Normally what I tend to have is at least 3 quite busy papers. So as you can tell, this one here is very, very busy. You've also got this one. You have a check, which you don't very often use. This one here has a, as you can tell, I've used this before, has quite a large spot and etc. And on the back of this, because it's predominantly, I'm going to use red, black, and etc. You just need a colour to sort of just add a little pop, which is normally about 1/5 is the normal rule that you would use in furnishings or whatever to use a pop of colour. I'm going to use this yellow. For my matting, I decided to go with all of this, with these busy papers. I'm going to do some red and I'm going to do my photo mats in black. I normally always put a sort of a very light coloured creamy or a white and cream patterned paper, but with this particular one it just didn't work, so I thought outside the box and I actually decided to just use some old book sheets because they're quite a nice, and just use the actual writing. But a little hint, when you're looking at your books, read your script before you actually use it, because sometimes you can come unstuck with certain things that have been written into your books. Now, with this also came a fantastic sticker sheet, so you can use that for some of your stickers. Now, I didn't use any of the Disney World stickers and things because I haven't been to Disney World and I'm in Australia. But if you were in America or have been on holidays, you can actually use all of these up as well with your layouts. Now, Simple Story are quite good because they have a lot of the 3x4, 4x4s. They have also 6x4s. They do quite a nice pad that you can actually buy with extra papers, and I'm pretty sure online you can get most of these. If not, there is a Say Cheese 4 which has just come out this year. So I've used a few of the 4x4 cards because I wanted to cut these bits of things out. So once I've chosen my papers, and I'll lay them out so you can actually see. You can actually see how well they quite go. And this one with the black spot I'll be using quite a bit, but it also has a great red spot plain as well. Now, once I've decided on my basic papers, and as I reiterate, normally it is about 4 really coloured papers, something for a little bit of a pop. Then you choose what your backing cardstock, so depending on what photographs you've got or colour schemes, you would change that up, or whether you want white photo mats, cream photo mats or black photo mats. Then you pick out some stickers and things. I'll be using some tickets. Now, as far as ephemera goes, I'll just quickly bring this over. I've just gone through my stuff. I decided to use a red edging for the edgings. I've got a few wooden cameras. I've got some stars. I might use some film strips, which of course I've got a die that cuts these out. I'm very lucky. I found one of those beautiful cinema rolls, which you can still get the dies for. So I've cut a few of those out in different colours. I also had an old paper which came from Kaisercraft that had these wonderful reels in, so I bought quite a few sheets of that to put into my stash. I found some red rhinestones. I might use some cords, which goes, and I've also decided I'm going to do some round ephemera with the papers and put some words on with this. So I've got my handy old round punches, and I will be doing a few tags with this, but I will be making some tags like luggage tags, which if you're doing tags, your old luggage tags, these are quite costly to buy. So I tend to just go and buy your manila folders, which are this colour, and just make a template up and make your own tags. You can actually buy from a stationery shop these little round rings, or on the internet you can actually buy one of these punches, and it actually punches out your little tags. They don't punch out like normal. They do actually, there is a slight problem with this. They do actually stay inside the punch, so you have to work, and I don't know why this is doing this. And there we have our punch. So you can actually punch your own punches out. As I said, you have a bit of a trouble sometimes getting them out, but they do eventually come. So you can do your own punches, and it does save you quite a bit of money. The punch is roughly about $7 or $8, so it is a worthwhile investment. So there we have all of our papers, ephemera, and etc. I do have a system for keeping all of my words and other bits and bobs that aren't in kits, and this is the way I do it. I have actually just gone through, these are my colours, but I've just gone through and put all my odd bits and bobs, my chipboard, I've got tabs, everything else is in here, and I've just put little magnets in so they do keep shut. And I've just used the Projectlife folders, which were terrific. So I've just gone through. So for this particular one, I want something like fun, or I want happy. Here we go. And I'll put all my odd little chipboards and everything else. I've got a couple of happies there, which I might use. So I'll hook those out. Maybe one of these. So it's a good way of just keeping all your words, and I've got like all my clear stickers. Everything is all alphabetically kept. So that's how I put all of my ephemera that I have left over that aren't in kits. Today I might even take one of those tags out. And then all you have to do is so that's how I keep my ephemera. Now while we're on ephemera, just so you sort of know how I keep all my scrappy stuff, I have actually sorted all of my things out. Like I have little folders with my bingo cards, postcards, my florals. I've got cutouts, which I have all of my cutouts that I have. I also have all of my ephemera for my flowers that I've got left over that aren't in kits. I've got my foliage, borders, I've got oddments. In this one I have all my stencils close at hand. I have all my different tags, my chevrons here that I use all the time. Doilies, I've got photo corners, name plates and things. So I've got them all stacked into here. I have my washi tapes all colour coordinated and everything else. Then I have my big thing of tapes. I've got all my textures, my Aquazole pencils. I also have, sitting on top of the two storage containers, I have all my metals, my clips, brads, my laces, cogs, stamps and my cutters. I also have all my inks all sorted and etc. And in my inks I have the ones that I don't use very often. I've actually put Velcro in the back, and I actually put my little stamp pad Velcroed so that it can actually go onto my daubers, so that way I don't actually mix and match and get my daubers dirty. Now also for all my die cutting and everything else, I have found a fantastic little box from the hardware shop, and in all of these I do all my die cuts. So I have hearts and everything else in all the different colours, so I've got them at my fingertips. At the top I also have my ticket box, ticket florals. I have a box full of butterflies. These are my flowers. I have white flowers. I also have all of my flowers all sorted into and I have camera box. I've got clocks, and in these I have like anything that's a beach theme. I just keep them in boxes, so they're all at my fingertips. So these are all the spare bits and bobs that I've collected. So they've got them all at hand, so I don't have to go hunting and searching for things. So there we have on how I do my selection to make my little kits to do my layouts. And as you can gather, this will be my next layer, which I fully YouTube for you, so that will be up fairly shortly. Till next time, thanks, bye bye.